fine because I touched the outside of the tank. It's really icy, so it might, stop flowing soon, which I hope not. If it does, I'm gonna have to go because it's gonna be too cold. But all right, guys, leaving the camera on. Got a fresh battery in here, and yeah, I will wake up soon. No, I'm not gonna wake up. I'm gonna sleep. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna sleep, so I'm not gonna wake up. But I am gonna rest. So camera's staying on, and good night. I guess maybe. See you guys in an hour or two.
As he snuggles into his tent, hoping for some rest, he leaves his camera rolling, just in case anything strange happens. But just as he starts to drift off, an eerie sound wakes him.
Yo, what the? What's my light? Dude, hello? Dude, what was that?
That's with my left hand.
I just heard something outside my tent. I heard like nails on top of the tent, and then I heard something walk, and then my fire shut off. Which is what I was afraid of. That propane getting too cold. It's shutting off on me. I think that's what happened.
A distinct scratching sound echoes on the side of his tent, followed by the unsettling sound of footsteps crunching the leaves. The warmth from his fire flickers and then dies out, plunging the area into cold darkness. Dan calls out into the night, hoping for a response, but there's only silence. Without hesitation, Dan grabs his flashlight and rushes outside to confront whatever is lurking in the darkness.
However you book, first check Kayak to find great deals and filter out flights you maybe don't want, like ones with layovers.
When it came time to look for an advanced degree, I found the online option and was able to come to my dream school.
I know what justice is. I know what it looks like.
Every day I wake up and I try to honor that promise that I made to this city and the people who live here. That's who I am.
Life is expensive. Quality tools don't have to be. That's why over 75 million customers have made Harbor Freight America's #1 tool store. Harbor Freight, with over 1,500 locations nationwide.
Thanks for swinging by to help out with today's peacekeeping area patrol. I look more enthusiastic than usual? Yeah, I guess so. Topo's been on the road recently. He might become a god of destruction sooner than I thought. Actually, that means we might have a change in leadership.
Okay, so yeah,
Who's it probably
this is
gonna
what I was
be?
telling you guys about.
Me.
See this?
Duh.
Check this out.
Well, as the future
See
new
the
leader,
tank?
I
How
gotta
it's
do
all
my best to earn
crystallized from
everyone's
ice.
trust. But
So I
that'll
think
be
the
a
tank just
cinch.
got too cold, out here. So it's not working. I don't know that much about propane. Just speculating.
Propane necessity.
That doesn't explain the six top of my tank.
Who is that guy?
I mean, it could be one of
Slant
these
from a
sticks or
mile
something
away.
like that.
Anyone foolish enough to defy Lord Freeza,
Yes,
it's
sir.
my responsibility to wipe out.
One of Freeze's men, huh? Well, I'm not gonna let you commit crimes on my watch.
Somebody messed with my tank. I did hear somebody. Yeah, I thought I heard footsteps too. Somebody messed with my tank. That was just off. No, well, you gotta be kidding me.
Towards the eerie light. He checks around his tent, but there's no sign of anything. Just a silent, cold night. At first, Dan thinks it might have been a branch fall, but then he notices something strange. His gas tank had been turned off.
Yeah, that was just off. So somebody came up here, walked over my tongue, and shut my propane off.
Well then, let me show you what I can really do.
So I'm not alone out here.
What the sinew force? Super fighting pose! Now, show me what you got.
Yeah, poltergeist activity. That's little stuff like that. Alright, okay. This is what I'm doing. I'm packing everything up. Bring the fire back out, packing everything.
This was the breaking point for Dan. Whether it was a person or something otherworldly playing tricks, he no longer felt safe, and decided it wasn't worth staying the rest of the night. Resolute, he packed up his things and left the eerie forest before the sun rose, leaving behind whatever lingering mysteries. It's a scary reminder of how vulnerable you can be when camping alone, especially in a place shrouded in mystery. And with that chilling thought, Dan's adventure with the Voice of Exile comes to an end. Happy Hippie is a YouTuber who loves camping, exploring, and immersing himself in nature. His videos are usually looking creepy, but this one took it one step or two. He set out to spend the night with Bobby and his wife. For those unfamiliar, a Bobby is a simple home shelter available for anyone to use free of charge.
What?
Oh,
okay.
A bit of wood with me, just in case there's no stuff there. On the fire with ease. I've said this before, around every corner.
Oh, this game. Yeah.
Eventually, he arrived at the house and entered to check if anyone was already inside.
Hostile.
The locker was empty except for a few fishing rods and strange markings on the walls. Other than that, he couldn't find anything unusual. Shortly after, a group of people passing by stopped him to visit. He got his bed ready, made something to eat, and started a fire to warm himself up. But as night fell, strange things began to happen.
Okay, maybe we aim too high.
Someone started knocking on the door, but when he stepped outside, no one was there. He was completely alone in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by complete darkness. Even if it was a human, it was still unsettling. The mysterious knocking sounds continued throughout the night, but he decided to ignore them, cranking up his music and focusing on what he came there to do: relax. In this clip, CJ embarks on a solo camping trip in his camper van, deep within New Jersey's Pine Barrens forest. The last time CJ camped here, he had a disturbing encounter where he felt he was being stalked. After sharing his experience online, viewers flooded his comments and inbox with their own chilling stories about the forest, describing shadowy figures and reports of people lurking there at night. Intrigued rather than deterred, CJ decided to return and uncover the truth behind these unsettling tales. It's November 10th, 2024. CJ arrives at the forest fully prepared and undeterred by the scary stories, excited for the night ahead. He decides to take his bike and explore the area before the sun sets.
All right, everybody, I'm gonna go on a little adventure bike ride here, and go check out that trail that's over that way before it gets too terribly dark. And
I guess so.
well, I mean, if that's a place that someone can hide, we're really gonna find out. If not, then that email will vote and spread its okay. I mean, thus far, everything that has been said in that email has pretty much been spot on. So I can't really say that, hey, this lady's a liar, because I've experienced some of the same stuff she has and vice versa. Also, for everybody asking, everybody wondering, yes, the only one shut, locked, or dead. What? Thank you. Don't lie. I told you. This lady's doing a spot on. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is yeah. This is amazing. Doesn't seem warm, isn't smoking. And as you can see, this would be the perfect spot, like if you wanted to run back and forth between the campground and, you're basically off the grid. This is where it happens at. And there's also these people that live back here in the woods. And it's like we need to be like a bunch of homeless people that live back here and, kind of, not necessarily stalk people, but they're definitely keeping an eye on things. And they're called Pineys. Now, some people who live back here in the Pine Barrens, who have like actual home addresses and houses, they call themselves Pineys as well. But it's the homeless encampment and population out here, and the people who are trying to live off of the grid. I can see it. That person. As he rides down the path that Viewer had mentioned, he stumbles upon an abandoned campfire, evidence that someone had recently been in the area.
While explaining this to his audience, CJ suddenly spots a figure deep in the forest. It appears to crouch down, almost as if it's trying not to be seen.
I don't know where that person went, dude, but I'm telling you that street. And ordering the person out was like, man, ghost, and all these fairies and
When CJ attempts to get a better look, the figure disappears into the trees. Unwary but determined, CJ heads back to his camp as the sun sets and the forest grows colder.
Oh, okay. It's cold outside. I got this vest here, and it actually like heats up and everything, so I turn that on and off throughout the night. But let me just tell you, I was getting cold out there, so luckily I've got some gloves. But I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna eat some dinner tonight, and I did stop at Wawa, grab me like just a normal sandwich, nothing too crazy or special, but yeah, it's time to eat.
Why don't we pick up the pace a little bit?
I can't believe you can go this fast.
Jesus, I forgot that I was going to big ass hair on this.
Persistent test. All that's left is to get Guldo to freeze time with his power. You're doing better than I expected. But for Lord
So as
Freeze's
I
sake,
was eating dinner,
won't back down.
I kept hearing like a helicopter flying by, and I'm not 100% sure why, but it sounded like it was circling for a couple of minutes. There is like a big military base, I don't know, probably 20 or 25 miles from here, and sometimes the planes are flying over and you can hear them.
Later, while eating dinner, the sound of a helicopter circling the forest catches CJ's attention. He steps outside to investigate.
You're a lot better than I thought.
So as I was eating dinner, I
Why? Let's play this.
like a helicopter flying by, and I'm not 100% sure why, but it sounded like it was circling for a couple of minutes. There is like a big military base, I don't know, like 20 or 25 miles from here, and sometimes the planes fly over and you can hear them. But what I was hearing was the helicopter went by the first time, and I'm like, okay, maybe the airplane, and then it flew by like a second and third time, and when I got off the flight radar, you couldn't even see the helicopter on the house, so it's still something military, but I don't know why it would be.
As CJ shares his thoughts about the helicopter, he hears a car engine.
It's a monster.
The sound grows closer, but no vehicle appears, leaving him confused and on edge.
Whenever you go.
What's on? Yeah,
I mean, you can make me food too. Like,
good for
Cowardly
I go for a
assassin.
ride down that trail.
I won't let you
I
hurt Lord
heard something.
Freezer.
I wanted to see
But
before it
after
gets warm.
it's on.
I'd never do something
Right
so
at
evil.
that. It sounded like there was a instance back there
The information I was
in that
given
vicinity,
said that.
so
Oh, those wretches! They must have
I'm
lied
trying
to me.
This is against my better judgment.
So, it sounds like you got tricked by some
I'm just
evil
gonna read
organization
through like a
into attacking
brief
the true
scope
defender
of
of justice like me. Well,
really quick.
I can't just ignore that. All right, new mission. Take down this evil organization.
You can't say like you're getting every single time. Every time.
Then that must mean
I won't go easy on you. Well,
they hired him.
They can't say that. It's serious move.
It's a code? Yeah, that one.
Time to open your eyes.
Oh,
Never thought you and I would fight. Guess it's time for a little payback. Now, first off, for what reason?
I mean, but she was going out anyway.
let's fight.
No, I can't believe an evil organization
I
would
wouldn't
come
hear like a
from
spring.
Determined to figure out what's happening, CJ grabs his bike and flashlight to scout the area. While biking through the pitch black forest, he spots car lights in the distance. He quickly turns off his flashlight and stops to observe.
right into that one. Well, don't blink. Sure about to be running for your life.
Alright, I'm gonna try something different here.
As he makes his way back, strange sounds echo through the forest. Feeling increasingly uneasy, CJ packs up his campsite and decides to move to a different location.
All right, that's good. Mission complete. You hit! What? He's gone. I didn't get the chance to ask him about the punks who hired him. Whatever. As the newly appointed leader, I'll hunt down those villains and defeat them myself.
Been a while since a tournament of power. I've got no ill will against you, but I was asked to come, so here we are.
Oh, so you were asked by that evil organization?
What evil organization? Saying that, what the hell are you going on about anyhow?
The time for chit-chat is over. When I beat you, you better spill who your leader is, or else.
Now that I think about it, I never did get to take you on in the tournament
You
of
should take it
power.
like right there.
Let's
All
put
the
that a
distance.
legend.
Just one
Speed of yours to a real test for
So,
once.
thinking, at this point, right, this would just be an innocent person running around exploring planets. Once I get a little closer, I notice there are two guys. And my hypothesis is this, are these two guys, did they get killed by their mother?
I thought a defender of
Yeah,
justice would be a little more impressive.
This guy with his hand,
But I can really...
chopping him up. I don't know. I really didn't. So that your mind goes in positive directions, especially when stuff like this happens. On edge and unsettled, CJ navigates the dark forest, trying to figure out where he can safely spend the rest of the night. But then, suddenly, two cars appear, driving toward him. The sight makes him question whether they are connected to the mysterious car that forced him to leave his campsite early. But one thing is certain, getting out when he did might have been the best decision of the night.
I'm at a crossroads and I'm waiting for where to stop. And I'm like, okay, do I try and go stealth camping somewhere? And I know of an area that I probably could go like stealth camp out. I don't think it's very populated. It's somewhat near a road, but it's not as, I don't know, it's still desolate, but it's more closer to like that road that I came out to earlier on the bike. So I'm just, I don't know.
CJ decides to leave the forest entirely, driving to a nearby village to clean up his nerves and figure out his next move for the night.
I still live in the Pine Barrens. I am at a campground that I am not supposed to be at. I'm not a registered camper here. I'm not registered to a site. But damn it, I'm staying the night inside the Pine Barrens. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do it. If I get in trouble, they get a knock on the door halfway through the night, so be it. But overall, I wanted to stay here. It's a 2.5, 3 hour drive home. I'm already here, right? So without further ado, I'm going to sleep. I might even hit the Spirit Talker up, something like that. You know, listen,
this is it.
I'm inside the van for the rest of the night. I'm good. I don't want to go outside. Also, I don't want to get in trouble for being in this campsite. If somebody sees this video, you know, a government agency of New Jersey sees this video, they've already kind of got a target on my back to begin with. I'll pay for the campsite. But there's no way for me to pay for the campsite right now because their office is closed. So maybe they'll understand. I don't know. I'll go there in the morning when I wake up. But yeah, break out that Spirit Talker, baby. Maybe there's some spirits out here that know me.
After some deliberation, he decides to spend the rest of the night at the campsite on the edge of the Pine Barrens. When he feels safer, the events of the evening are shaken. Finally feeling a sense of safety inside his camper, CJ decides to stay another thing. Hoping to salvage the evening, he decides to use his spirit powers before going to sleep, eager to make some paranormal contact, since his ghost hunting plans have been derailed by the night's unsettling events. After all, uncovering the supernatural was the main reason for his adventure.
Alright, let's do this. What am I doing right now? Let's ask that question one more time. So, it's the bridge start now. Talk to me.
Wait a second. Could you be the big boss of the evil organization?
The boss of what now? What are you blabbering about? Oh, gosh, kind
I mean, that could possibly be right. What am I doing right now? I'm inside of a thermal sleeping bag. That's reaching, but I'm just saying. I'm trying to like correlate some stuff here. All right, you're kind of going silent on me now. What's going on? This is supposed to be the big and the bad and the spooky crime bands. Are any spirits mob related? Can you let me know that? Holy shit.
As CJ attempts to communicate through the spirit talker, he hears a car pulling up nearby. Initially, he brushes it off, assuming it's just someone passing through, given the camper's location near a busy road. He continues his session, focusing on potential paranormal activity. But then, out of nowhere, a loud bang echoes against his camper. Shocked and confused, CJ switches off his light and freezes. Heart racing, he sits silently, hoping that whatever is outside will lose interest and move on. After a tense silence, CJ musters up the courage to peek out of the window. But there's nothing to be seen. The empty surroundings do little to ease his nerves. Uneasy and full of unanswered questions, CJ resolves to stay inside his camper, refusing to risk stepping outside. It turns out to be a long and restless night, the stress of the evening keeping him on edge. But thankfully, despite everything, CJ eventually makes it through the night safely. Although the mystery of what happened lingers on, one thing is certain: the Pine Barrens continue to live up to their haunting reputation. Zach and Avery, a couple well known for their YouTube channel, Nomadic Habits, have been traveling full-time in their Sprinter van, exploring various destinations with their dogs. However, on January 24, 2023, in Texas, they faced an unexpected and terrifying turn of events.
I haven't even eaten it yet. It's fine.
Tornado watch since 10:50 this
It's hot.
morning,
It's good. Drink
and
it.
the warnings continue to get closer and closer.
Bro, you're in the fucking car. Let's move.
My heart's beating a million miles an hour.
Made
I'm
it a
absolutely
god of destruction on a freaking dessert?
Why would you stay
What
there?
kind of cold-blooded villain could be behind this?
So that's that.
I'm trying to kill
Not
all your
too
pets.
bad, but I need to push Dispo even harder.
having a panic attack.
You
Something goes wrong, right? Yeah?
annoying. Don't be annoying. You're annoying.
We're gonna program this radio, put it on the NOAA weather, and then we can send it over to the neighbor's camper. That way he has one because he doesn't have a weather radio.
Bonneville where?
Oregon? Is that what he just said?
Orange.
Move.
Here, we're in orange. We literally are in orange right now.
While camping, they received unsettling news. A tornado warning had been issued. Despite it not being tornado season, the storm was raging, with howling winds and relentless rain. Though they considered making a run for safer ground, the only road leading out of the campground was directly affected by the storm. Left with no other option, they decided to stay inside their camper.
They couldn't go because of the road.
The brutal force of nature. The couple, especially Ali, was gripped by fear as the powerful winds shook their camper violently. Unsure of what to do next, they braced themselves and held on, hoping for the best.
See? Warnings are expired.
No, it's not. It's not. It's still there. It's still on the radar. Up north of us, it's expired. But like on top of us, look at that. It's on top of us. That one has not expired. That warning that's right there has not expired.
Greetings.
What the fuck is it?
Where do we go? What do we do? We're having a panic attack. And we're getting worse. Seriously, are we okay? We're not okay. This is not okay.
Get the most kills and bring home the win.
Is that what you do the things you love? You shove it in your mouth? Dude, you just know.
You did got it. It's in front of you.
Obviously, Hassan has been getting very involved in, radicalizing viewers to commit crimes in real life. This video is called "Twitch Cannot Protect Hassan Pike from the ADL or the FBI."
He's probably the one. He's probably that one that back there. He like bullies.
And I live here.
It's the gun. He's a piece of crap. Sometimes content creation is funny. Because since I've known you, you've always had like the IBS. You always expressed yourself.
She was. Oh yeah, I remember Anissa, Idubbb's husband, goes live on stream and talks about how Idubbbs frequently shits himself and his breath smells like feces. Good lord.
So
How
he
the fuck are
totally
we
does
doing
this?
that to our significant others live on Twitch in 4K in 2025?
Other times, it's so stupid the quote, "You will live to see man-made horrors beyond imagination" comes to mind. Then there are the Hassan Piker moments. The worst political commentator on the internet.
Unless you want to frolic through his chest hairs and forget all of your troubles, which his fan-based media outlets so desperately want to do.
Liberals are
Well, if you think he's bad, you should also watch Denims.
truly overbearing.
It's even worse because she's a woman. Oh, Jesus. Imagine that. Oh, God. No thanks.
A handsome, terror-cheering leftist Hassan Piker after fawning New York Times profile. Liberals are fawning over a popular left-wing streamer who calls Israel.
I can't say that they're in. Oh, Jesus. How does he say that if you do not get in any trouble?
And once said America deserved 9/11 after the New York Times pinned an obsequious profile. Hassan Piker, 33, boasts 2.8 million followers on live streaming platform Twitch, many of them under 30 and male.
Although cartoons.
There's more spelling mistakes than a little bit. They probably got AI.
Which props him up as the left's answer to podcasting megastar Joe Rogan. The Great Lady also breathlessly touts Piker's pro bona fides like weightlifting and playing basketball, with writer Jack Crosby calling him
You just
very
pushed my
handsome.
food back further in the bowl.
Oh, by the way, he's not 33, he's 45. Second of all, how is his head so small? Third of all, yeah, bro, this guy's political takes must be true because, oh my God, he's so handsome.
He's
Shut
ugly.
the fuck up with all this gay ass shit. Good lord. Like aesthetics
He's
means
like
anything about the
This
content of
is
his
your
character.
fucking dad.
That is literally like bringing racism back. I trust this guy because he's handsome. I don't know. I trust
He's
this
a
guy
small
because
head.
he's black. I don't trust this guy because he's white. What the fuck is this?
Right.
Are we really gonna act like how we look like on the outside determines the content of our character?
He does got a small ass head and a big ass body.
God, talk about gay.
Oh, that's delicious. Absolutely scrumptious. I can eat them all.
How much is that? Oh, we're gonna brag about being able to do 225. Okay, how many times can you do that?
That's delicious. Absolutely.
It barely looked like he got one,
I can
two,
eat them all up.
three. He's starting to get shaky. 5, 6.
That's
Starting
it?
to get, yeah, exactly.
Also, look at his little legs, man. Look at
He's
his
struggling.
Right.
Look how horrible the leg.
There's no leg drive whatsoever. Terrible fucking form.
Right, I was like, his form is off.
Dude, I could go to the gym right now and do 12 of those fucking things. It's also insane how people are saying that Hassan is a progressive man in a MAGA body, meaning that if you're jacked and in shape and take care of yourself, you're MAGA, and if you're a soy little cuck, you're part of the woke left. So do these dumb fucks in the far left understand that they're saying that if you agree with them that you're a pussy?
Right.
Like, do they get that? Do they understand how stupid that is, saying that he's a progressive man in a MAGA body? Like, do they understand that or no? Do you think they're too far gone to even understand that shit? Yo, Eddie, what do you think? Everybody's a cat, he can't talk.
Oh, his name is Eddie. I always forget that.
Democrats are obsessed with finding the new Joe Rogan, while ignoring the fact that it took Joe
Eggy.
Rogan's podcast a minimum of 20 years to get to where it is today. They always want instant solutions for problems that take decades to iron out. Typical. And you might be saying to yourself, whoa.
Eggy.
The New York Times did a fluff piece on this dude?
Oh, I guess
Okay,
that's
I'm gonna break it down for you and keep it real short.
So what's the deal with Joe Rogan? Do people not like this guy? I have no issues with Joe Rogan. I thought he was a pretty smart guy. I thought he was pretty funny. Like why do they keep on saying he's the Joe Rogan of the left? Is Joe Rogan like right or something? Like I'm so confused. I have no idea. I've always been a fan of his podcast. He's made a couple of jokes and smoked a lot of weed. Like the opposite left hand, Joe Rogan. His name is Joe Rogan. I got no idea. He's right? Oh, okay, sure.
Sure.
Media hates him. Why? Because he's telling the truth or what?
Ethan Klein at H3H3 put out the content book on Piker, waking up a few more Mormons to the Pikester. So, I assume his management team sprang into action and paid for a few fluff piece articles to combat the content that pretty much shows you who Hassan Piker is.
Do people realize that nobody reads these fucking AI articles generated in fucking India on Sportskeeda? Like nobody's acting like, oh man, I really didn't know what my opinion is. I'm gonna go look up sports Kita and BuzzFeed. That way I can read an article, bro. These people are too fucking stupid to be reading this shit in fucking Big 2025. Everybody consumes their information off of YouTube thumbnail and titles and then TikTok ADD scrolling.
Filter. And it would take Ethan Klein to know because he worked with the dude for a while. And usually when it comes to liberals, they will ignore any sort of problematic stuff about someone as long as they're on the same side. But the literal second they fall out of love, everybody's at each other's throats. It's like the gay Game of Thrones. Oh, here's a few more puff pieces for you.
Dude, gay Game of Thrones would have been insane. That scene where like Khal Drogo fucks Daenerys in her ass would have been way different if it was dude on dude. Like that would be asserting dominance and uniting the clans. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been intense.
Switches is not like wants fellow weapons to know having fun isn't bourgeoisie decadence.
Yeah, I know, right? You show up to like Asian protests wearing $2,000.
I'm sorry, bro. If you use the word bourgeois, like you are such a bitch.
Dollar clothes in your $250,000 Porsche. Nothing says revolution like capitalism. Who's afraid of it?
Yeah, wearing a shirt saying "Kill the Rich" while posing on his iPhone 16 Pro Max in front of his Lamborghini. Man, he's just like us, guys.
It's not like he's outspoken, liberal. He's hot.
This is not hot right now.
Young men actually listen to him. Is he the answer the Democrats have been looking for?
The young men that listen to him have such low testosterone that they usually go down the maxing pipeline.
Is that a real word?
I think so.
Hold up, I've never heard this. What is transmaxing? Transmaxing definition. Transmaxers an online community of men who consider themselves involuntary celibate or incels and transitioning to the opposite sex.
That's funny.
Thanks for swinging by to help out with today's peacekeeping area patrol.
That's extra steps to being gay.
Yeah, I guess so. Topo's been on the
Yep.
roll recently. He might become a
Yep.
cloud destruction sooner than I thought.
Yep.
Actually,
What
that means we might have a change in leadership. And who's it probably gonna be? Me. Well, as
You are remotely rational and you're not
my
wrapped
best to
up in
earn
foreign
everyone's
conflicts or
trust.
believing in America is at the root of all evil in the world, then this dude does not appeal to you in any way, shape, or form. If you're not
You're right, it's because you don't think that America sucks ass. Guys, let's be real, I think America sucks. Like, there's a couple of issues that everyone has issues. Right? Like, this whole grass is greener mentality and everything else is better if you do something different is so fucking stupid. A real person, a person that's trying to find a way to make peace with what they have and not worry about what they don't. That's why these people are so ungrateful. That's why all these fucking things that people do, like, we don't care about our soldiers. It's such privilege fucking
taking a physical prescription medication for your myriad mental health issues and emotional problems. We thank you, the total jackass.
And it takes one to know, because I'm a jackass.
I'm sorry, I love this channel. I need to subscribe to this shit right now. This shit is so fun. Jesus Christ, man. This has been great.
Sundam or something like that.
I want you to understand from the bottom of my heart, social media is corrupt in their entry of their shadow. There are winners and losers, and usually the winners are chosen on the left side of the field, and continuing to the center. And this character is among the, and I quote, anointed ones. Together something special with Kraft natural cheese.
This man really ran from me like a bitch. And it works, not bad. Goodbye. Probably beginning first.
75% of members trusted that more work than the big out. Swam might also told you that they had 24/7 customer support that was award-winning. You should try. Join Chimes Bank, the number one most loved banking app.
We just couldn't feel you were in the comment on the Facebook. action to prevent another 9/11. There's going to be Chernobyl back here.
You said you trying to suck a little dick? You said your throat itch for some dick? What's up?
It's about good vibes. Just hang on.
I'm safe here.
Hey, you writing your shit.
No. It's very sweet.
Who? Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't fuck it up for me. Oh, give me that jaw, nigga. Huh? Yeah. Give me that back.
Wow, I'm surprised you can even keep up with me.
Don't get up. Ooh, don't get up. Sit down. Sit your bitch ass down.
You gonna try to block it? That's fine. Right in front of you. Goodbye.
Complete brain rest and mental health ways and happens every 2 months on fucking Twitter. And if you go to Politics Ball Live and say, yes,
Doop. Doop.
then you say,
Oh, you wanted to? Oh, he really was. I would have challenged him, but I didn't. Oh, he gonna clip me? And now you fucked.
oh, this is so pathetic. Let me show you one of the reasons.
Goodbye.
It's type 1 if you're new here, type 2 if you're an old one.
Oh, yeah, right?
This is bullshit. Canceled
This
4
way.
years ago, during the peak storiness of the internet. Look at this shit. Toronto, a guy with 1 million subscribers who averages around, well, he used to average around 2,000 viewers on Twitch, goes on and says, okay, hold on, I did not know Tecto misgendered Venti, and it's not there for that word. OMG!
Wait. The information I was given said that
game character, you
those
dumbass.
wretches.
He wrote tried to cancel me over me misgendering Venti because I thought they were
sounds
hot,
like you
and
got
I
tricked by
accidentally
some
said
evil
something
organization
gay.
into
You know how
attacking the
much
true
shit I
defender of
got
justice
that
like
post?
me.
Fucking insane.
I
Got
can't
things
just
that we
ignore
get
that.
paid.
All right,
Me.
new mission.
Or what?
Take down this
Anyone
evil
in social media
organization.
Literally, I just beat their ass.
Only if you're, it's like, it's literally like on this prank, basically.
It's me.
I won't go easy on
You know what? I just realized.
If they hire
So like,
you'll pay for accepting.
I hate having a partner, and so usually I don't have one, and now I can't not have one because they forced me to have one in these missions.
Time for a little payback.
Don't you better not hit me. Oh, yeah. You try to fucking jab me in the fucking. Oh, boy. You try to jab me? Jab this, nigga. He tried to hit me with a whole jab. Try to take me into the whole other universe with a jab. I wasn't even doing it.
Don't you dare disappoint me.
Right into that.
Yeah, fuck you.
All right, that's good. Mission complete.
Every day we get a little bit stronger. Every day we go a little bit
I didn't
bigger.
get a chance to ask him about the punks who hired him.
Whatever.
As the newly appointed leader, I'll hunt down those villains and defeat them myself.
Love that shit. You good. Hey, that's because of y'all. That's because of y'all. All y'all motherfuckers who watch here today on stream, all y'all motherfuckers who like, comment, subscribe to YouTube, that's because of you. Appreciate you. And hope you keep going.
Shit, I hit the wrong button. You better not hit me with no. Why do you hate me? Cause like I literally could have just. You just took my whole shit.
There are
I never
two
did
generals
get
on
to
Twitch.
take you on a
Yeah.
You drop
tournament of
7 days
power.
minimum. Keep in
Let's
mind,
put them
you
to
got
bed.
damage.
Oh,
Need
It's not
a real test
for life.
for once.
Saying how people want
I
to
gotta
answer you
go
I
like
to
you
thought
say
a
the
people
store.
defender
want,
of
unless you're a
justice would be a
guy.
little more
And if you have a
impressive.
girl or if
How
you
about I show you?
that people say this shit like that's not true. Like genitals don't define gender. Okay, well then if they don't do that, why do people fucking chop off their dicks when they
This
fucking
guy's
transition?
more powerful
If
than
genitals got nothing to do with
You're
it, then why are
scared
people chopping
now.
off their
You
dicks
got
when
no
they're
hope
not?
of leading the
You see what
Pride
I'm saying?
Troopers.
Like, how do you make that make
What
sense?
you
I don't get it.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
I would love for someone to use a non-emotional argument to make that make sense.
Gun
You know, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm breaking it. I got blacklisted. Then YouTube implemented some new like bullying regulations that made no sense because I was the one who you know whatever.
You know,
I got what I
basically, I
deserved.
feel like we have social media or for
This is
dating.
where the real battle begins.
Oh, you better not hit me with that shit. Fucking special beam cannon.
Somebody was doing readings all day. Yeah, Dan Patricia said Sunbreak supports the U.S. designated carrots.
They are designated by the United States. I do not like them. Yeah. And he's also called Western America.
Audience to Bubble Center. All his critics. All his critics snuck the smugglers in the
Looks like this is it.
But he just has so much more
I've
impunity.
had enough.
Oh yeah, it's called cuddling in the struggle.
Tell me right now.
Decline the X Live streaming
What a
Twitch ban
great
complaint
question.
figure his
Why
content.
don't you ask them
get this.
yourself?
Ethan
See ya.
reacted to Hassan.
Damn
Gets
it.
banned.
Now I'm all out of leads and back to square one.
Hassan never gets banned for the Twitch that Ethan reacted to. What?
Guess you're not disgusting.
This is partnering with Twitch.
About him for purging a lord by extreme violence.
Oh,
That's nuts.
wow.
Jackals like him.
He's gonna get in trouble for
Somebody
it.
as strong as a deity to go after me. Must really
They
recognize
also
how strong
appealed
I
it
am.
and they were denied.
In that
But
case,
enough stakes
as
that
the
have to
leader
go
of the
clear
free
/
world,
Oh,
whatever
he's
to the point
Oh, that's Joe Hammer. He knows about the job. That's nice.
one effing day.
I'm sorry, but he just puts the image of the master of disguise next to Use AI to make Hassan bald. He is the master of disguise. Why is it so good?
He runs and makes I can't any of it. Oh. And he makes $30,000 yesterday. Twitch streamer sounds like after urging party Maniac has been on a block
Encourage going to settle in the United States. And all back 2 weeks. Imagine that.
revolution kid where he parades around the stage while someone waves a Palpatine flag to
Oh, he tried to actually do something?
I'm not even
Nigga, what? He was like, I'm gonna hit you really hard. I said, no.
Kind of like do it with step, like almost like the roundhouse kicks. He didn't even do his roundhouse.
No, he was charging it, but the issue was he was charging it, but I was already charged. I was charged. I don't know why he didn't just throw the back hit. If he would have just threw the back hit, he'd have been fine. But he was like, no, I'm gonna hit you with the strongest back hit. And I said, nigga, you thought I was gonna let you get that off?
The big boss of the
My
evil
greatest.
organization.
What are you blocking?
You might want to dodge. You might want to dodge because it's about to hit you in the stomach. Your fat ass stomach. Put you down. Put you down. Hey, put that shit. Put that shit down. Now watch this. And then you. Wow, that's crazy. You tried that. That's crazy. You want something cool? Oh, I love this.
Oh!
$5,000.
It's so ridiculous. It's incredibly funny.
I get every fucking day, and you'll never catch me being that insecure. Oh.
He over there get his ass whipped.
One piece of clothing. That's cost me. We'll pay $5,000.
How you gonna say he got bullied? He got fucking beat up.
Every single
Oh wow! Really? You was a bitch. After I already broke her stamina, then you want to start doing awesome shit. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I caught you slipping. What? He just started yelling he really thought getting loud was gonna make him win an argument. I hate people who do that.
No, I didn't. I'm listening to you. Don't worry. I'm grabbing another soda. Go ahead.
Okay, she caught me. But she failed to kill me, and that means that you die now.
Because when they do this, it's the biggest fraud in the planet. You know, oh, I did the same for 2 hours, so you get to take it down and then actually
Hassan, pardon the harassment. Left mainstream where Hassan Piper says he was detained and being like Donald Trump at Chicago Tribune.
do you like our oh my god, I fear for my life. Okay.
You know, talking about it.
Hit you with that tail whip. That tail whip. Don't you? Okay.
Two Israel ambassadors staffers were shot dead outside of DC's capital. The suspect shouted, "Free Palpatine!" As he was being arrested, law enforcement officials said, "Wow." Immediately when the news started,
I just sit where I go to McDonald's and I just scream, am I being detained? Am I detained? Am I detained? And both say, hello, sir, welcome to McDonald's.
So that's that. Not too bad.
$10,000 you can
But
outfit
I
so I
need
can
to
look like
push
a
this
song
bow
and
even
a
harder.
$2,000 toupee. Might be a little bit out of my price range.
Hassan Piper was linked to it by Jonathan Greenblatt of the ADL.
Yes, nigga. Why are you here?
What are you doing here? You had to pull a lot of strings to send those opponents your way.
You almost lost the organization all along. Say it ain't so.
And you're talking crazy
Oh
I'll give
my
you the whole
god.
story if you can take credit. I won't make it easy for you, though. Fair
He
warning.
hasn't updated his drivers, and
Say your credit.
Oh, okay. Okay. The sickness. Don't do it. Don't do it. I got him. You just did a whole metal combo. I respect it. That was cool.
Someday Topo will leave the price
should not
wars
be
to
empowered.
succeed me as
People with
god of destruction.
self-prejudice should not
So you
be
must prove to me
platformed.
that you can stand
We
on
need
your
to
own.
look ourselves in the mirror and say, we got to stop this because the
Okay, see, I'm trying to hit my actual combo and you won't let me.
nation of society officials, the Israeli embassy last
There we
night.
go. There we go. Come on.
It's not a matter of if Diaz is going to get us all new censorship laws bills. It's a matter of
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Give me that dog.
That was a superb attack. I think it's safe to say the Pride Troopers will be in good hands, even without Topo.
You sent all those
That should be
idiots
all right.
because you wanted me to get stronger?
I gotta find nothing else.
Rest assured, I'm expecting great things from you, Dispo.
With that,
Yes.
real shit started
Thank
hitting the fan.
So, okay,
I
I also want
promise
to
I
point out,
won't
I don't
let you
think I
down.
included this, but as soon as the attack happened, Hassan wiped his entire Discord history, and he three separate times over the last 36 hours, Hassan Piker deleted his entire Discord.
Why, guys, if you were to guess, why do you think he deleted all of his VODs and wiped his Discord 3 times? Let's all take a guess. Maybe it's because he's deleting evidence. Very good.
Unfortunately for Hassan, the entire Discord history was archived by some Jewish guy and then put up on a website called